Welcome to Ask Mike, where I take questions people have given me or questions I've overheard and I answer them. Sam, can you give me your questions? All right. What are some of the similarities and differences in the real estate market now and right before the 2008 downturn? Also, what's the difference between today and 2005 in regards to your hair? Thanks, Sam. No one cares about my hairline. All right. So some key differences are in 2005, leading up to the downturn that we had. The average price appreciation was somewhere around 50%. Yeah, 50. Let's make it a nice even number, about 50%. So that was a ton of appreciation. There was a lot of people who were flipping. There was a lot of speculation. I remember reading in the Oregonian where there was one house that sold 3 times in the 1 year, and it appreciated 25% that entire time. And that was just 1 year. Also, there's something called the Mortgage Availability Index, and that index in 2006 was 868. Compare that to right now, which is 152, and maybe I'll share the graph at some point, but there was just 2007-ish, 2008, the line just comes down. It's like a cliff. All of the banks were just pulling back. Basically, if you could fog up a mirror, you got a loan. So mortgages are not as available as they were before. Home ownership is down in part because of that. You have to do a lot more work to qualify for a loan. Back then, there was a thing called a ninja loan. Sounds fun, but it's not fun if they can't pay the loan. It's no income, no job, no asset, ninja. And there's a lot of those loans going on. And it was fine when the market was going up for those 5 or 6 years at an incredible pace. But once it all turned over, there was a loan where you could get a loan for 120% of the value. So you pay your closing costs, pay your down payment, and get some money back. All those crazy programs are gone. So that what the hope is in the market is that there's a lot more solid buyers. Also, people are not taking out nearly as much equity when they're doing refinances. There's something like $800 billion was taken out in cash out refinances the 3 years before the mortgage meltdown. And in the 3 years leading up to the virus, only $232 billion had been taken out. You know, there's different appreciation, but there's a lot of people who were burned. And so hopefully people have more equity now. So there isn't that call for a lot of foreclosures. There's a lot of short sales. Time will happen. Time will tell, and we'll see what happens, but that's a big difference. The third big difference between now and 2008 is the inventory. The inventory is a lot lower right now. Going into that meltdown, inventory kind of surged in this weird way. We basically doubled our inventory. I think it's 2007. We went something from like 5,000 homes on the market to 10,000 active residential listings, and we're not really even near that. I think we're somewhere around 3,000. I'm trying to remember the numbers. I should have those, but Sam was bad and didn't give me all the numbers. Where our inventory is just a lot different. So in the end, it's still supply and demand. We're still seeing multiple offers. We're still seeing homes go relatively quickly generally. Once you get to the higher price points, the demand isn't the same, but it comes down to supply and demand. The Portland area has been way behind in housing units. Construction just basically stopped in 2008, 9, 10. And it hasn't really recovered for the amount of people who are coming here. There's so many people coming here. Portland is the cheapest big city on the West Coast. A lot of Californians want to come here. Some Washingtonians are coming here. Seattle, still get tech, you still have jobs. So I'm not making predictions. I'm just saying that things are different, at least as far as real estate. Even when they were talking recession in 2020, back last summer, it wasn't about real estate. It was about corporate debt. And we'll see how that all shakes out. So not to say things aren't the way they are, but real estate is not set up to cause. The real estate was pretty much the cause of the recession. It's all the mortgages going bad, all the investments. So there's not a reason to feel that that's going to be the same situation. So that's the answer to the question this time. If you have a question, send it to me however you see this video, and then maybe I'll answer your question. All right, thanks. Have a great day.